My name is Kin, and welcome back to my continuing Satisfactory series on Update 8 Experimental. This is episode 8, and if you'd like to catch up from the beginning, a link to episode 1 is in the description. In this episode, we're finishing off lighting in the underfloor and automating encased beams. I'm excited to show you how the underfloor lighting has turned out, so let's get started. All right, welcome to episode 8. Yeah, let's do a quick little tour, see what we've been doing, see where we're at, then make a plan for today. We started down here, and as you can see, we have lights going. I don't really like these over here. We kind of just threw these up to see what they look like. They don't last very far. You know, they're it's something, but it's a little much over here. I like these lights that we messed with on the railing. I think those are just about done. These lights over here, I like the overhead lights for our sinks, so that looks. And then the last thing we did is set up lights for top-down lighting on these, and I really like this. Oop. Yeah, see, now it's real dark. We're gonna put probably a big panel or a couple of big panels up here to shine lights on this stuff. The other item we need to do is expanding our base, our factory a little bit. I'm looking to do encased industrial beams, and we'll probably do that first so that those can be cracking while we work on decorating the underfloor. So we get a nice amount built up. And then the only other thing on the base that we might do today is fix some throughput issues. We just got Mark III belts, and we only have Mark III in a couple of being used in a couple of areas, mainly the wire. So you can see just how fast the wire is just really cooking. And there's a couple of areas that need some Mark IIIs. So we'll do that today as well. What did I say we're gonna do first? Encased industrial beams are first. So you guys, if you're new to the channel, you're gonna get to see how this vertical bus system that I've set up is working. Basically, everything gets sent down here. I have a smelter line, I have a constructor line, and then I have an assembler manufacturer line here. And we already have, for encased industrial beams, steel beams and concrete. We definitely have to increase our production of steel beams, because if we're going to be making encased industrial beams, we need more, and we need to be storing them for Mark III belts. Then we're definitely going to need more steel beams. So we're a little short on that. So we're going to be increasing that too. So that's the plan. Let's get going. First thing we need is make sure we have plenty of this. Let's also select our next milestone so we know what that is, and then clear out some inventory space. All right. And then the next one is hypertubes, which we have everything for. So let's just knock out hypertubes in case we feel like we want to put up some hypertubes. I'm gonna walk around with this berry all episode. I do this every time. I really can't help myself. It's just so cool. All right.
Milestone reached. Fixit Incorporated has processed and incorporated frequent Pioneer requests for pipe-based personal transport. Introducing Hypertubes. Safe, aesthetic, adaptable, fun. Enjoy a view of your hard work as you soar through incredibly tight turns. Build them today. Note: Fixit Incorporated is not responsible for any harm caused by irresponsible use of this product.
I love that. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna expand out the two that we need, which is second from the top and third from the top. These all need to be in. So the setup that I have here, ooh, that's, I hope we can connect that. Gonna have to go around. Yeah, All right, so initially, this smart splitter down here was supposed to be this line, but I didn't plan for enough space. So then I had to move the next 7 smart splitters to this line. And then I still didn't have enough space. So now we've moved it to this line. But now we're running into, honestly, I don't think it's really that big of a deal. It won't match, but I think we'll be okay. That's the top one. We don't need him anyway, yet. And then let's go ahead and use Mark IIs for now. That should be concrete as soon as I hit these. Mark IIs, please. Concrete and steel beams. Okay, that's set. And then where are we going to build our encased industrial beams? I think we're gonna build them down here. And yeah, that's for modular frames, another modular frame when we're ready for him. So real quick, I gotta check my factory plan, see how many encased industrial beams that we need, because if it's not a lot, we might just build everything we need for this entire factory. 4. Yeah, I think we can just build the 4. Get them in. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll set them all, but we won't turn them all on, as I still want... Oh, you know what? I forgot. Okay, hold the phone here. I forgot that we got this alternate recipe, and we kind of need the beams, whereas the pipes are... Yeah, Let's see how they compare. Encased gives us 4 per minute with the pipe. And then, okay, so the beams do give us more. And do they take less concrete or do they take the same concrete? They take less concrete. And then 28 steel pipes per minute, where the beams take 24. So it's a little less efficient, but I like that recipe. I think we're gonna go with that. And then I'm only gonna build what we need for now. Let's see, 28 steel pipes times 2. Can't remember how many we're making over here. Let's see how many we're making real quick. 3 constructors, each making 20. So that's exactly 60. But we can throw another one on here. So let's build 2. And that way it won't interrupt our beam production. And then we will just build these 2. Okay, we got a plan. Now, the funny part is we are already extended out the beams, and now we're gonna be using pipes. So let's extend the pipe line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Mark IIs. And mark, oh wait, no, that's the beams. I want the concrete. All right. Now we shall just hook up our splitters, and we should only need to line them up. So what I'm doing right here is lining this one up with that one, because I know that one's correct. This one's the concrete there, and this one is the pipes there. All right, so those are on. Let's bang out some power real quick. I just build that extra one so that when I do need to build it, I don't have a problem with clipping on that. It doesn't always want to place it. Okay, so now our outputs. So exactly like we did, it's just in reverse. Instead of with splitters, they're with mergers. We'll give them a place to stop off, and then there's our output. Okay, so that line is in. Now all we need is, let's see, what did we do there? So I have extra space here because I want to build down the same line manufacturers. And so when I hooked up this plan, the space between that splitter and this merger, it's longer than we need for an assembler, but you know, it should be long enough for the manufacturer. There's our beams. And they're going to come all the way down here and be routed down here. Now, what do we do with them from there? Well, eventually we want to get them to our storage. But before that, or actually how we do that, is all the way up there. All right. They need to come in right here because we're going to need encased beams for heavy modular frames. And we're going to build those down on this row. So if we send the encased industrial beams up here, they will be ready to rock. And this is actually how the first step of our overflow, how that works. All right, and then let's copy and paste the settings. Yep, so everything goes straight forward, but anything that's overflowed comes off to the side. All right, so that means that, and this is how we store things. So we're gonna send the industrial beams up here, encased industrial beams up here. And then for now, while we don't need to use them for anything, obviously they're gonna overflow and they're gonna hit this spot, this lift, and we're gonna head down, 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 down. All right, so again, we have two jobs. First, we have to connect this spot here. Let's delete that. I don't want to get confused. The one on the end to the one on the end here. That should be pretty easy. And then we also have to connect this area for overflow. So let's do the overflow area first. All right, so here's our overflow setup. And I think we're coming down into the second one. I think it's this one here. That means he's going to come down and he's going to hit right there, because that's the second hole. All right, now this one, yeah, AI limiters. This one here, this is our winner. So he's already sending cable out to the right, but we're gonna send encased industrial beams to the left. And then it'll go here. And I have a little secret. This whole line wasn't planned, and so when I had to put this in and come off to the left, I didn't want to go over the top to get to our bus, so I went underneath. So we have a subfloor to the subfloor. Here. And then he's going to come down here, and he's going to come up here, which is the first one here. All right, and then I think that line is fully in. Looks like it's fully in. So we should be good. All we have to do now is connect this bad boy with that bad boy. There she goes. All right, so if we did our job, it's going in there. There's our beams. And we're headed up, and we're going up that tall vertical bus. And then we should head all the way back down. But the encased industrial beam should come out right there. I'm definitely going to be putting lights in here so we can see these better. Okay, come on. There they are. Okay, so they're going to head down. And they should be right here. Yep, there they go. Oh, that's a Mark III, which I'm okay with. And then it should go into our subfloor to the subfloor. And then should come out here. There it is. Okay, there they go. Now let's head up to our central storage. There you are. Okay, right up the hole there. Another little project done. Encased industrial beams are done, and we fixed up our central storage. It's looking nice. It is looking nice. In fact, since we're working on our central storage, I think it's time for a little labeling. Yeah, I think that. So let's design our look. Let's see. I do have this. It's very blue. Maybe we do that blue, and then... And honestly, we haven't spent really any time with colors. Kind of like that. Now, do we like... Probably just one. And then do I like the glossy? I do like the glossy. So, modular frames. Okay, we'll stick with this for now. Copy. I don't think I'm ready to enclose this yet, but when we do, you know, we'll have some light going on with the blue. Nothing in that one yet, so we won't change him. Concrete. Almost done. Okay. Very nice. Okay, the signs are in place, and then as we hook up new items, we'll change them from the default to what we want. Okay, we need to take a look at steel. When we built steel, we didn't have, you know, we didn't have the Mark IIIs yet, but I designed it to handle that much throughput. For now, the 270. Yeah, these bad boys, they're not going anywhere. So let's start upgrading. Let's take our steel line from here all the way down. And then once we do this, we are going to need to probably increase the coal generation. I don't think we have enough coal. All right, flying now. And now these can be working at 100%, because these haven't even been, these constructors have not been working at 100%. We overbuilt them, planning to get this moving. All right, our backlog is cleared. Great. Now, I bet you we don't have sufficient input. That's a 120 line, and we're eating 45 times of both, 45 times 270, exactly, right? So this has to go up, and we'll do the ore first, and then we'll go and do the coal. Okay, so this is the third one. 1, 2, 3. Let's just do all these while we're here. I want these to match because we kind of have a thing going over here, which I'll show you in a second. Yeah, that's cool. The only thing we need to do is fix our friend here, our invisible friend. It's this guy right here. So, Mark 3. Mark 3. Okay, so that's Mark 3. That's looking smooth. So it hasn't run into any Mark 2, so we hit them all. All right, now we got to put the floors back. Now the coal. Our coal input here is only Mark 2, and it really, really needs to be Mark 3. So let's start upgrading. All right, let's keep following it. Okay, so we need to go get, I should have thought ahead and brought our power shards. Yeah. Whichever iron node is feeding those coal, we need to upgrade that with power shards as well. And then that coal will finally be making steel at the correct amount. All right, so let's figure out which, I think it's number 3. Oh, there's a problem. And I think it goes 1, 2, 3. So it's this one, which is this bad boy. And we need 270. So now let's go fix the coal miner. There we go. Okay, here's our gaps in our coal line. Hopefully, this gap fills. Otherwise, we will have missed a belt somewhere. There it is. No gap. Perfect. Now this is stuttering because not all of these have gotten enough coal. So once this coal fills up correctly, then this should stop stuttering. And both of these should be running freely. And then when that happens, this steel line over here, the output line, that should be full as well. And then when that happens, this steel line here, of course, will be full. And then we'll get maximum throughput from our pipes and our beams that are on the other side of this. We're gonna see if we can go shopping. Two coupons. I really need to increase my allowance. 5 total. Okay, let's be a little careful because in the past I have purchased things without thinking them all the way through. If we're going to do hypertubes at all, I have to have both of these. So that would be 3. I'm okay with what I have here, I think. Tilted walls for lights. I think this is what we get because I want to do some things with the floodlights in the underfloor. So next is really going to be finishing up our light work down here. First thing is I want to recreate this light setup that we figured out how to do like right when we shut it off. And I want to set this light setup in all of these places so that we can actually see what's coming out of these overflows. Okay, so let's see if I remember what the hell I did to make this work. And I think it was a beam, painted beam down to here, and then I rolled it. And I think I rolled it this way, 90 degrees, and then back one. I think that's what we did. Yes. There. Now we can get rid of this. And it looks like we have lights attached to our downspout or our down floor hole. And let's turn off the light, see how it looks. And it looks amazing. This light's done. Let's head over and do the other ones. Okay, cool. Yeah, I really like that effect. Now we have one more easy one to do, this one, and then we have to figure out how to light this, which will be straight down. That should be fun. Turn off the light. Okay. Nice. And now we don't have to build one on this side because this one is facing in. All right, I like it. Now what's next? I think what's next is this giant ass dark area. And I think what we're gonna use for this is the same principle, just up a notch. But this will have to do. Rotate 90 degrees. Don't need this or this. Okay, let's see how this works. It's a beast. All right, and we're gonna do white and white. No words, different layout. Glossy, and let's try one. And then light off. Yep. Yeah, it looks good. What's 2 look like? 2 looks better. 2 looks better. I like this. Let's build another. That's a bit bright, unfortunately. With everything we got going, it is a bit bright. So let's go down to 1. That is much better. Speaking of which, let's change our actual colors here. We're going to make a new hex code color, and it's going to be... That's what I want. Okay. All right. We'll see if we like this for a while. We'll play with some stuff. But for now, we're gonna go with this. Wow. I don't know if I can handle this. The white lights, the gray. Like all the color's been leached out of the world. That difference is shocking. All right. There's the lack of the monochrome is not really what I'm going for. Yeah, I don't know. I might mess with this later. It's these walls. Maybe I'm just so used to the damn orange. Oh, look what it did. I bet you this would... That's gonna get fixed when I reload. That's that same bug. All right, let's live with this for now. But I broke all my lights. So let's fix the lights just really quickly. I won't play with it anymore. All right, let's keep going. Yeah, I don't really like that, but we will play with that later. What I really need is this area lit up. Try this. We gotta either have non-monochrome paint or non-monochrome lights. We do have this big dark patch here. But unfortunately, I went and built belts there. Center one is this guy. See how he looks with a belt underneath him. He really needs to be lined up with that one. It doesn't look too bad, actually. Not great, but it's not bad. And it is tough to light with Lumen here. Get rid of these. Looks like I've turned off all the saturation on my computer. I like this effect. Let's get these lights in down here. And then I think I'm gonna make these straight down. Not angled in like the other one was. All right, once this is done, we'll get a better feel for how things are looking, but the monochrome, not gonna work. Can't even see it until you get closer. All right, what if we do something different? Yeah, I like the soft light better from these than that other light. So we'll jam one of these in there. We're experimenting. We'll find what we like. All right, well, I guess we're gonna get recessed lights, which I do like that idea. We're out of copper sheets. There's copper sheets right here. Yeah, the way Lumen messes with the color, because the light is actually bouncing off the walls. Oh my god, I almost died. And so if the walls are not colored, so what's happening is these colors that I have is it's a slight blue. It's a gray with just a little bit of blue in it. It's making the lights have a little bit of a, giving everything a bluish tint. Okay. I mean, that's, at least it's not dark over there. One thing I definitely want to do is we need a little roof. And then we can put lights in here too. And I think I like what we've been doing. All right. Yeah, I don't know if I want to use those big boys anywhere except over the belts. I really want to highlight the belt, the bus. And do we even need lights over here? maybe not, since there's not a lot going on. We have another tool in our toolbox we haven't tried yet. Picked up these tilted walls. Now, the farther away that these floodlights get, the less horrifying they are. But that's bad. Yeah, I don't know. Problem is that these signs give such awesome soft light that it's really hard to go back to the hard light of the actual things that are made to do light in the game. I mean, maybe if we came way out here. Let's try it. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Spoiled. Okay, these belts are gonna be full right up until this point. So if we do anything, we need to do it under, run it down as far as we can, and then, yeah, try this. See what that looks like. Yeah, I mean, that's way better. There's actually light there. And then, actually, that I like that. A lot of this is trial and error, unfortunately. It's a little bright. I definitely don't want to take it to 3. But that's pretty cool, actually. But we're getting this kind of fiddly stuff out of the way for now. You know, in fact, I think we can close up at least this wall. Oh, iron plates for that. I actually really like how that under lighting works. All right, so this is another bug that's been popping up. I have to reload. It won't let me build in there. It keeps wanting to put the foot down. All right, well, damn. Since I know we're gonna reload anyway, let's decide what we want to do with our colors. That is too dark. So we need a lighter color as a main. It can be slightly gray. And then we can go darker with the secondary. Maybe like a blue-gray. Look at the difference between in light and in shadow. The Lumen, it's crazy. Also, I think there's some color to this light out here, whereas down underneath, if we built some, you know, our lights down there, those are pure white. So it does some different things. There's slide is super interesting. See what it looks like down here. Yeah, interesting. What if we did something like just adds a little color. That is definitely the advantage of having the more traditional lights, using those, because then you can change with one panel, all of them together. Right? If I decided I didn't like this white, I'd have to go through and change every sign. Yeah, maybe we can fix this, you know, have all of these lights be white and fix this issue with lack of color. I don't know what we would do. Maybe a blue light. Have to be super soft. Light control panel. That would be every other, but what do we do? 3 spaces in between, maybe? Something like that. All right, now let's turn this way down. Do something blue. Wow, that's really blue. And that's at the lowest intensity. I mean, it's cool. It gets rid of this. I don't know. I don't know. Let's try editing this. Let's take down. That's a little better. Let's do a little less green and a little bit more blue. That's not bad. The only downside is we'd have to kind of put it everywhere. I like that color way better than the red that we tried over there. Yeah, I do like that cooler. And it's a little bright. Maybe there's too many. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. You get the white. We can change this too. So that's what we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to do spotlights and little bits of extra light. That can be this white stuff. And then we're gonna have to throw down, we're gonna have to put up some general lights around the outside that are colored and that we can play with and mess with. Okay. Let's go ahead and do that. You know, still got an hour. We definitely need some over here. And then have an idea. How bulky is this? This in our way. A little bit. Ooh, but we have a wall behind here. We can cheat. Hologram. Forward twice. Looks good. Let's save this color for now. Blue for light. Kinda works. Yeah, it's the same. All right, let's move this. I'm not super happy with it. What do I want him to be? I want him to be moved over. I think 2 of them. One other idea I had. Let's try this recessed lighting idea. All right. Damn, that looks good. That looks really good. All right, so the downside is that we have to do them in squares. All right, I wonder if we can do some of this construction from upstairs. Right, so this is So the light would go here and here. Yeah, I think we can. The beam would go here. Flipped. Is that right? No, that's one too far. It'd be here. Flipped like this. And then we kill that. And then that goes there. And then settings pasted, we kill this, and we put damn. It's fast, it's easy, and it looks good. Those are all winners in my book. All right, so all we have to do is we have to delete where we want to put them. And then we can install them from the top. 'Cause I don't want them everywhere. I just want them over this bus. No, every other one. All right. All right, so let's see if we can do this. We got the room. So there's that one, and then we skip one, and then we delete two. And then we skip one, and then we delete two. And then we delete two. What we can do for our next project is we can put the ceiling lights in first, and then we can kind of have those in mind when we place belts and whatnot. Roll them over 90 degrees. Go to the next one. Damn, that looks good. And then as a reminder, I'm hitting H, then I'm moving to make sure that it's in the right spot. And you can use the arrow keys after you hit H. It was not. It is. All right, now let's go upstairs and copy paste everything over. No one's going to see the painted beam. We need another row. Plus, I love the fact that the hologram emits light. Like the green line does. See, there's green and then there's blue. It's really, and now there's yellow. I find really amazing. I know that Coffee Stain said that they're not gonna, you know, support Lumen officially, but I think Bits said it first, and I agree. I do hope that they decide. It looks so damn good, and it's not even, like, it's not perfect, right? There's many problems. But, you know, if they can fix it up, get it working even better, or like, the release of the game, I think it would be really amazing. I almost think it's like too much now, but you know, I like it. We got our blue lights here that kind of give us a little bit of something. Let's get this roof in. And then we'll do the same thing that we did over there. Hide it in the ceiling. All right, there. And the flashlight's not on. This is flashlight on. So flashlight's not on right now. We lit up those, which look really nice. Although I just had an idea and now I have to do it. Which, you know, sucks. Let's light them from the other direction. I like that better. It's kind of, there's like no glare in your face like there was with those, which we can get rid of now. Let's fix the underfloor in this pit of hell. Okay. What are we gonna use? Okay, we can't use the gigantors. And I even think the small billboards are too big. But let's try. That was some interesting colored multicolored shenanigans. Oh, I was gonna experiment. Oh my god. That's probably too much. I guess if you don't look directly at it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this is doing what we want it to do. I think we need lots of small ones, unfortunately. So let's knock some out. I think we can actually probably just do one. It is amazing, this whole... Definitely have a whole sum of the parts. That is way too white. Let's try our blue light that we did. Blue for light. Yeah. And then let's go down to 1. I'm a cool light kind of guy. I'm not really a warm. That's pretty cool. And I bet you when we put them all in, it'll look really cool. Yeah, it's dark. It's enough to see, I think. It is just barely enough. Definitely like mood lighting. Just barely enough. I mean, you could probably make a case for another row, but I don't think I can. It looks good. It looks good. I'm just gonna do it. All right. That looks really cool. We're not gonna do any more. And there's maybe a few more things we could do. Yeah. Oh. We have this blue light coming in from the right side. I really kind of want to get it coming in from the left side. Let's just do that. Because tomorrow, or not tomorrow, but when I stream next, I'm not touching lights. We're done. We're like, I want to be done. Okay, and then I'll reset the lights so that they get that blue color that we want. And not that freaking spotlight. There we go. That's... Damn, it's a little strong. It is for sure a little strong. It's very bright in here. It's probably too bright. But you know what? I'm okay with it for now. I am okay. Oh, it's not too bright over here. What's the difference? This is better. Is it that guy? It's this guy. And that guy too, but he's not as bad. That's better. For sure that's better. corner's a little dark, but you know, all right. I'm really happy. I had no idea what the hell I was gonna do with this lighting setup down here. My flashlight is not on. This is all from lights, and most of them from the signs. So yeah, this is looking great, and I think we're gonna be done. So we got a lot done. Fixed the underfloor. We're good to go for now. And then we got encased industrial beams going today for the first time. And we fixed, we upped our production of steel and iron plates and iron rods. We had a great stream. Wow, that looks good at night. Damn. Looks so cool. Next stream, which will be, what's today? Thursday, Friday, no, Saturday night. Power. Yeah, we're gonna have to double our power up. What's it look like right now? Yeah, we're about capped out. And when I build the space elevator machines, I don't wanna have to worry about it. So there's our coal. Basically, all I'm gonna do is turn these around and build another line facing them each other. And then once we have plenty of overhead, we're gonna make our next two space elevator parts. And then we get to progress to refineries, plastic, and oil. All right, that's gonna do it. And I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. We've learned a lot these last two episodes on how Lumen works in Satisfactory, and we'll be able to apply that to our future projects. Next episode, we need to expand our power and automate the next space elevator parts. If you've enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing so you don't miss out on any progress. If I cut out anything you wanted to see, the link to the full VOD for this episode is in the description. And if you want to watch me copy-paste 300 signs in real time, look for my live streams here on YouTube. That's it for now. Until next time.